This video you're about to see is over 3 months old and was the only race official highlights of this game. Anyways, into the first number one, there is a big crash! Big crash, must I say. Lots of cars are involved. Thank goodness, since this is a test race, people can respawn. As you see them now spawning back in their cars. Lots of cars. Over, I think 30 cars have participated in this race, but only about 20 showed up. Here's everyone getting back in their cars to head back off. Oh! Somebody has collided with somebody else going through the lap number one. Goes Pug, and there goes his teammate into the wall. Lots of people are heading right now to the start-finish line. There is Pug following the McLaren. In lap number two, after the restart, big crashes happen, but Pug takes the lead back, followed by Jinxie, but it looks like they have slowed down again as yellow flags have been waving in Sector 1 due to a big crash that has happened. And yes, this is the only highlights, and there will probably never be any more videos of this game or league ever again unless it changes the deal. Still on lap number 2. Still about a yellow flag on the track at the moment. Now we're back to green, it looks like. Ooh, almost hits the barrier. Oh, someone has crashed. Here's some slow cars right now. Here is Pug at the moment, cruising in first place with a comfortable lead after getting out of the first turn crash on lap number 2. This is his debut race, and he is leading at the moment. He started it on pole position with random draws being part of this race of qualifying. Driving the Graham car with their special Japanese livery, which would be the only livery ever ran at a race. Not even normal livery got to shine, only during practice, which has no footage at all. Here is Pug slowing down for the first turn. Nope, he is slowing down for what looks like to be a safety car has came out. Looks to be warming up his tires, trying to find where the safety car's at. Here's everyone else catching up to him right now. He is waiting on the safety car. Here's everyone else warming up the tires right behind him. Lots of experienced drivers here and rookies. Lots of teams have decided to show up. I believe it, yep, there is the safety car driven by your only one DeFlip, who after this has made a league called the 1960s Endurance League, and that is the owner of it now. Following the order, our order is followed by Pug, Castle, and it looks like to be, let me see. It's very difficult from my angle to see in the box. Well, actually, I don't even know who that is. This race was so long ago that I have no remembrance of anybody. Pug enters the pits, does a 360. These cars were the old chassis that were ran at tank steering, but they have been fixed recently to this video is published. It's going to rain. Pug. Lots of people made the right decision to come into the pits early. I see some people stayed out. Pug was the first to pit, so that means he'd be first on wet tires. Oh, someone locks at the brakes and goes in the sand. Somebody else hits the barrier on the first turn. And there's someone else getting real close. Someone else has slid into the sand. Rain is coming. As we do know, Japan is very infamous with its rain. And there is the rain now. It's raining. Slippery tires on this asphalt is not going to be good for the car's traction, especially if you have damage at all. Here is Castle. Looks like to be one of the people who stayed out actually during this, and has been currently I think is in the lead at the moment. Nope, he is not in the lead. He is about midfield, it looks like, to front. Oh, tires come off. He broke a rear axle. He's back underway now, though. Here is Pug's point of view. A lot of people going on the grass. Looks like someone broke their right tire. Oh no, left front tire. Pug on the wet tire is carving up ground on these slower cars who decided to stay out. We do know that Graham's engine is right when I was about to speak, lots of cars going off track. We do know Graham's engine is Cadillac, which is a brand new engine supplier in at least this league, who only lasted one race, who only actually supplied engines to one team, and it was Graham. Castle still has a dominating lead, even though he is currently on the slick tires. He definitely has been practicing for a while at Japan and has adapted to most of its weather conditions in today's event. See lots of people coming back into the pits for new tires, finally realizing that the rain may stop soon. And if it does, it will be a game changer if you have the right tires. But we do have some slow cars out today. Also, if y'all want to see this series return, then just comment down below. Anyways, back into the pits. It looks like Pug has entered the pits to get new tires. He is taking the gamble, repairing his damage, and getting softs on, actually, to take a gamble to see if he can stay out long enough for the rain to disappear. This will be a very tough strategy to go along, but looks like someone has went into the grass. Looks like to be a Jinxie has went out into the grass. And right now there's Pug fighting with Castle. Oh, a crash! This is what happens during this day today. We do have a lot of white cars out on track today. So there is two different white cars. We have the Graham Special Japanese livery and another car, team, which I have actually forgot about, since lots of documents from this race have been lost to time. And the finishing order is not all set and done. Oh, big crash. The rain has finally seceded, though. There it is, battling. Oh, Castle shoves Pug into the wall. Hard crash. Oh, another one. Another car has collided with the Graham. Sadly, lots of these documents have been deleted by some individuals in the official server that used to run this race. Here's a lot of people switching tires now. Both Graham cars coming in for a strategy call, but it looks like it'll be a red flag due to lots of crashes. Here's all the cars still in. But sadly, we don't remember lots of their names, though. We started with 22 cars. Now we're only down to 9 cars left. 9 to 10 cars are left out of the 21. Lots have decided to retire from the race due to all the confusion and crashing that has happened. Now we're on to the restart. Someone spins out into the wall, taking someone else out. There goes our third place leader right there. Nope, now third. Was looks like, I think I know his name. Bluego has decided to go out and slip out a bit. There is Pug, though, and looks like to be second place or first at the moment, being followed by Bluego. And he is in first place, followed by the safety car after that hard incident on the first straightaway. Sorry for all the names. I have not seen a lot of these names before. Now Pug just needs to time his throttle to gas it. It looks like he does gas it now. Oh, McLaren. Oh, a McLaren gets a good launch, but his rear suspension gives out under the pressure and crashes. Pug takes a dominant lead. Looks like Jinxie into the wall with another car. And it looks like a Ferrari has got around the Black and yellow car. I forgot that team. There was lots of teams in the 80s that I don't remember. Looks like to be a white car. I don't think that is Jinxie. That is most likely the other white car I've been talking about. Yep, there is Jinxie right there in third place. Going for the dive bomb, but goes a bit wide on the curve. Looks like to have made it though. Coming around to this carousel, which Pug has broke his left front tire, spinning in circles, having to respawn after that one. Right now, star of the day is happening at the moment. And I do have confirmation now that one car that was black and yellow was driven by Degllo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh, that was the other white car I was talking about. Both cars are off the track now. One has hit the barrier hard. The other one has stopped in the infield. Looks like it doesn't have too much damage and it keeps going without a front wing. Lots of people here. At the end of the video, I'm going to try to scrap the documents together to try to find out who was in this race. But it will prove very, very difficult to try to find out. Looks like defending happening. Pug versus Carlos and Castle for the lead. The two McLarens attacking the Graham at the moment. Going around the carousel, no incidents. Someone cutting on the bit of the inside. There goes both McLarens cutting a bit. Pug just needs to hold on to this lead for 12 more laps, but that's 12 more laps of unpredictable racing, and knowing suspension failures have been common, it is going to be really just pure luck at this moment. The Cadillac engine is trying its best to run away from both of these McLarens at the moment. As a new car on as a new team, as a new team on the grid, they do have some failures. There goes Castle into the wall. Now Pug is following and looks like to be close second now to whoever is leading the race. He's missing his back wing right now, which is going to prove very difficult to turn the car, and it's going to be very unstable. Cutting a bit, almost getting collided with the car ahead of him. More people are chasing him down. It's if he can keep going even with a broken back wing. There is a hard crash from the McLaren on lap number 16. Somebody driving by right now. Looks like to be a Graham and a Matra. Still on lap number 16. Here's the other white car I was talking about. Towards the midfield to lower pack. Currently following behind someone at the moment. Going over that jump is a risk, you know. The front suspension can give out, just like what we saw in one of the Graham cars, and it would be a fatal crash. Ooh, lots of cutting from the Pug car. Let's switch. Oh, big crash from the other white car I was talking about. Over the wall. We are lucky he is still alive to this day. Only a certain amount of cars now sticking in. Only 7 cars are still left in the race. 2 have also decided to retire again. 1 in the grass at the moment with only a couple laps left to go. Here is onboard cam right now. Coming around one of the most dangerous turns. Oh god, I think that is 130R if I'm mistaken. Looks like the rain is coming again on lap number 17. About to be lap 18 very shortly. Lap number 18, the rain now starts, and there goes someone sliding already. Here comes a McLaren on the inside. Oh, loses the back wheels and flips into a barrier. This is what the rain can do to you in a matter of instant. Currently still on slick tires as heavy rain downpours. If you're not careful, you're going to lose the rear and do a big mistake that will cost you a lot in the big run. Oh, McLaren slides off. Don't know who that is yet. Looks like to be Castle again. And looks like Carlos and the other white car has decided to collide. That white car has some back damage, as we can see. Oh, massive wheel damage. Lap number 20. Oh, car almost. Oh, both cars do actually get taken out. One by the curb and one spins it out. McLarens have been dominating mostly. Castle has remained in the lead right now, but that could change with multiple people pressuring him. One mistake can make him fall behind from the lead and into he cuts the first turn or the last chicane, and he is now caught up. Next lap, he's now caught up by Pug. It'll be Pug versus Castle for the lead, for the win. Graham versus McLaren, and it will be lap number 22, as we do see. So, defending now on the inside. Big moves. Is that a Graham? I can't tell. It looks like the other white car, actually. That is challenging for the lead, not Pug. I don't know who that is. That probably is Mantra. Please mistake me if I'm wrong, but it's just been a while. Oh, goes a bit wide and spins it. Looks like there's no damage, though. He keeps it out of the wall and keeps it going. Does lose time, though. And there is Pug, the other person I've been talking about, currently in third place, defending against another McLaren who is in fourth. Looks like to be Carlos behind him now. Rapidly catch him. We do know Carlos races in other series like this. I don't know if that is Carlos or Castle, actually. They both look pretty similar. Let's find out. Going into the carousel, Pug going a bit wide. Oh, defending real aggressively. Ooh, this is one of the best. It is Castle. It is Castle behind him. This is what we talk about. Carlos is in the lead, followed by third and fourth right now, Pug and Castle. Oh no, Castle has shoved Pug off the wall, off the track. Castle gets away with the dirty move at the moment. We don't know if the FIA officials will have to take a look at that one. Castle still remains his third place right now. Currently trying to catch first and second. Here is Pug at the moment. It looks like Castle has got around some people and is now lapping some of the field now. Castle does have the lead after both leaders would spun out. Or both first and second spun out and crashed, must I say. There was a person behind him, as I saw. If no one could change this race, it will be a Castle victory, but he spins it. He spins it. There is a lap car. I believe that is Pug. That is Jinxie. Castle still remains in the lead, though. No one else can falter his race. Camera a bit stuck right now. Castle currently defending against Jinxie again, who has got around him, who he's lapped for the second time. Jinxie just needs to hold off Castle for as long as possible. No, Jinxie lets him by. Jinxie could have held him off. You can see Pug in the background trying to get back to him. Jinxie spins it, though, into the barrier. And so does Pug. That was their last chance unless Castle wrecks again. Cars now flying by them. Cruising his way to victory. Only one lap remains after these last couple of turns. Cuts the chicane a bit. but will receive a time penalty at the end of the race. Lap number 25, 1 lap to go. In this lap would be pretty uneventful with some drivers sliding out, but the positions mostly stay the same. Some drivers do fall a couple positions, but most of them do stay the same though. And that would be the last media of the 1986 F1 GPTX series that was scrapped after one race due to the game having some complications. Here is our results though, or whatever I could find from the documents. And I hope you enjoy.